Welcome to Daytona Beach, Florida, home to Hankster's Hot Rods, Muscle Car, and Collector Car Showroom, where we own all of our vehicles. We are not a consignment dealership. If you're watching us today on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website. That website is hanksters.com. It's where you can find all of our most current inventory. Our YouTube videos stay up at all times. We never take them down between both of our locations, whether they were shot 3 days ago or 3 years ago. We leave them up. And I get tons of phone calls about people that see us on YouTube, but they never bother to go to the website to see if the vehicle they're excited about is still available. So do that first. Also, Instagram, check us out there. We have a link to our gift shop, which has cool Hanksters apparel and other man cave, garage related type items, flags, banners, cool stuff. And it's all available for purchase, and we ship, just like cars. I swear, when there's so much work that goes into these videos. We get a lot of compliments on our videos. We get a lot of compliments on our cars. But I swear to you, I'm going to put together like a gag reel of all the mishaps we have during shooting videos. It's pretty funny. Anyways, today we are going to present to you a very strong car in the muscle car market and hobby right now, and that is a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle. This one happens to have a very desirable combination of not only motor under the hood and what's in the center console between the two bucket seats, but also color combination and interior and exterior. 454, power steering, no power brakes. Somebody managed to put front disc brakes on the car but didn't put a brake booster on. Why people do that, I will have no idea, but it is what it is. The motor's been built. You can tell it's a newer motor. Look at that. Every valve cover's real clean, header's real clean, motor's been freshly painted. Everything looks good under there. Cowl tag is present up in the cowl area under the hood, so we will have still photos of that for you so that you can take a look at that and break it down if you choose to do so. True SS car, black, obviously with the white racing stripes, the SS designation in the front of the grille there. Chrome bumper, chrome on the bumper is fantastic in the front. Cowl induction hood, I believe that it is functioning. We'll find that out on the test drive. Paint on the car is very, very nice, probably an 8.5 out of 10. Car's been recently painted. We had it wet sanded and buffed to bring out the shine. There's a lot of paint on this car, so we did wet sand and buff the car to bring out the black of the vehicle. BFG radial tires with 5-star American, is that American Racing? Torque thrust, 5-star torque thrust wheels. 454 designation on the driver's side front fender. That is the correct designation for the motor that's under the hood. Window glass on the front windshield's in great shape. All the chrome around the front windshield is in good condition. Grip rail moldings are in nice shape. They're not perfect, there's little tiny dents if you want to nitpick them, but they are in pretty good condition. They're not all pitted up or old looking, so nice appearance there. Door gaps on the doors, nice on the driver's side door to the front fender, and then driver's side door to the rear quarter there. Fits nice and flush down by the rocker, you can see that. Take a look in the car. Black vinyl door panels. Armrest is in nice condition. 2 bucket seats with that awesome center console, and yes, 4-speed. Does have an aftermarket steering wheel. All the gauges are nice and clear so that you can see those. Dash pad's in good shape. We'll take a better look at that on the test drive. Carpeting in the vehicle appears to be, if not brand new, definitely newer. Looking underneath the floor mat there, you can see that nice color carpet, not discolored. Floor mats are brand new. OEM seat belts in both the front and the rear of the car. We'll put the seat up there. You can see the carpeting underneath the floor mat there is in good condition. Rear vinyl seats in good shape. Doesn't look like it's ripped or torn. Headliner appears to be newer. Dome light does illuminate when you open up the driver's side door. You can see that the, again, look at the body lines on the car. check out the rear quarter. Hopefully you can see it good in the videos. The rear quarter, the door, the front fender, everything lines up nice and straight. When in the classic car world, when you're hear the term, is the car straight down the sides, what people are referring to is, the body lines of the car. If you can look and see like subpar bodywork or subpar paint down the side of the car, and it's a nice car, both the body lines and the paint. Your racing stripes continue up onto the deck lid. That are present on the front hood, so that front hood matches deck lid, white striping. Chrome on the rear bumper is fantastic. SS designation on the passenger side rear bumper there. Our awesome Hankster's Hot Rod plate in the center. Popping open the trunk, there is no spare, there is no jack, and there is no trunk mat. This is how we purchased the car. If we have a spare and a jack and a trunk mat, if all that stuff comes with the car, then, we sell it obviously with it. If it doesn't come with it, then, it's just not available. We aren't hiding them. We aren't stealing them. We don't have like a monopoly on spare tires and jacks. So what you see is what you get in the photos and the video presentation. The body lines on the passenger side of the car are just as nice as the driver's side. Really fine body lines on not only the rear quarter and the passenger side door, but also the passenger side front fender. Real nice throughout. Again, your chrome drip rail moldings are real nice on the passenger side window there. Chrome on the door handles are in good shape, both driver and passenger side. You do have chrome mirrors, dual chrome mirrors, driver and passenger on this car. Opening up the passenger side door, you can see again the armrest is, if it's not new, it's definitely newer. Door panel's in good shape. Your bucket seat there on the passenger side is in good condition. Again, the center console is absolutely amazing too. It must have been a newer purchase. It's in really good condition. So those things are expensive, those center consoles. As you can see, again, check out the door fitment. The bottom of the door is lined up nice, not only to the rear quarter, but to the rocker. Again, check out your door gaps there, all the way from the top to the very bottom. There's no chipping on the fender or anything like that. That gives you an indication that the door's hitting when it opens, and closes against the fender. 454 on the passenger side, just as it is on the driver's side front fender. Put the hood pins in the car so that when we test drive it, the hood doesn't fly open in our face, because this has got a 454 in it, so I guess we're going to see how fast we can get today, going into the weekend. Cool car, right? We get a lot of cool cars through our showroom, and we do these video presentations, and we take a lot of photos, and we do spec sheets for you guys, and we answer a lot of questions over the phone and through email and through text message. I do it from probably 7 in the morning till sometimes 9 or 10 o'clock at night. With people inquiring about our vehicles throughout the entire world. But we definitely encourage you guys to come in person. Who's a better judge of how to spend your hard-earned dollar than you are, and who's a better judge of what kind of quality of car you're looking for than you are? We try to do these videos and put you as close to the vehicle as we possibly can and describe it as accurately and as honestly as we possibly can. However, people have surprised me before. What I think is a fantastic car, they nitpick, little scratches, little dings, the way that it runs, the way that the doors open and close, so every buyer's a little different. That's why we encourage you guys, especially if this is your first classic car purchase and you've never bought a classic car before, maybe you aren't sure what to expect when you're buying a classic, definitely visit us here in Daytona Beach. We'd be happy to have you. We'll pull the car outside for you. We'll let you look at the paint in the sunshine, open and close the doors, crank the windows up and down, fire the car up, listen to the motor. We'll rack it for you, let you check out the undercarriage like we're going to do here in a couple minutes. We'll let you drive it, which is always fun, driving a classic car. I do a lot of test drives with people, and they get in it and they're like, not used to manual brakes or manual steering, or how a 50, 60-year-old car performs versus the 2020 or 2021 that they drive for a daily driver, so it's all in good fun. We enjoy doing it. That being said, the reason we spend so much time on these videos and these photos is not because we don't have anything better to do, but because we sell most of our vehicles, most of our inventory sight unseen. Yeah, we ship them all over the globe. And if I sell 30 cars a month, we might meet 3 to 4 people face to face, and the rest is sight unseen. And we do that month after month after month, and we've been in business for over 20 years. So that should tell you something. Right now, we're going to pull it outside, throw it on the rack, put it in the air, check out what the undercarriage looks like, and then the fun part, 454 big block Chevrolets are always fun to drive. We'll do that right after that. Underneath our 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle, big block 454, disc brakes up front. You can tell the motor's been done recently. A number of indications as to why. Number one, the block itself is painted freshly. Number two, the oil pan gasket and oil pan itself are both fresh. You see, look, the starter's brand new, nice and dry. You see the bottom of the oil filter and the chrome on the headers. You know, usually if you have oil leaks or anything like that, you'll have oil splashes all over the headers. These are chrome headers, no indications of any oil leaks there. Tranny's all nice and dry, in good shape. You can see that the flywheel is exposed. It is a southern car. We bought the car in Georgia, so you know, people have a tendency to leave the flywheel covers off down here because it allows more airflow up and underneath the car to keep it cool in the hotter climates. Dual exhaust pipes leading off your headers will dump into, of course, dual mufflers on either side of the drive shaft, and then you know, chrome tips in the back we'll show you very shortly. You can see the frame rails on the car, passenger side and driver's side, are very nice. There's no rust, there's no rot, anything like that. All your lines are run up nice and neat in the frame rail there. Floor pans. So when you're looking at floor pans on a car, you want to look at, you know, is there any holes, patchwork, you know, any silly putty, you know, silicone where somebody might have sealed a hole or plugged something up. These, you can see they're nice and uniform throughout, all one solid piece. Rear frame rails, that's where, right where we have the lift set. If there was any problems there, we wouldn't be standing underneath the car with the lift set on the rear frame rails, so nice and solid there. Drum brakes in the rear. Mr. Gasket 12-bolt rear. Looks like a brand new gas tank, a big gas tank to power this 454. As I told you in the showroom, and underneath the car here, you do have a nice set of dual chrome tips. Frame rails throughout the entire car, uniform, nice and solid. Driver's side there, passenger side there. I can't show you the drop downs real well, simply because this big exhaust pipe's in the way, but you know, they're crimped nice. Sticking my hand up there, it's metal both sides, so metal on the passenger side, driver's side, not filled with any Bondo or filler. If you're a cash buyer, we accept 3 forms of payment. You can physically bring us cash, you can wire us money, which is most commonly what people do, and then of course certified bank check. If you're financing, that's no problem either. It just takes a day or two longer to get all the financing paperwork in order. In either case, whether it's cash or financing, once the vehicle is funded in full, it gets put into a pre-delivery inspection process. This process is recorded, and you do get a copy of it on the keychain on a USB thumb drive when the car arrives. You also get all the photos we took in the showroom, as well as this video presentation you're watching right now. All 3 will be on that little thumb drive there for you. The collector car lenders we work with will do a 5 to 10 year term on this particular car with approved credit, of course. You're going to be required to put at least 10% down, and then they will fund the remainder on a 5 to 10 year loan depending on what you get approved for. Approvals are going to be based on, obviously, your debt to income ratio, credit score, time on the job, things of that nature. And there's no prepayment penalty. So if you decide to take this car out for 10 years and you decide in 2 that you want to pay it off, they aren't going to penalize you for doing so. So that's a great tool to utilize too. That makes it, owning one of these classics nice and easy and even more comforting. So once it is through pre-delivery inspection, if we're shipping it, we call for a carrier. Typically it takes 24 to 48 hours to get a truck here. Depending on where you're located in the United States, some of the more rural areas might be a day or 2 longer. And then it's on its way to you, and delivery time is dependent upon how many vehicles are on board and where those drop points are. So I know everybody's anxious to have their car once they buy it. It's exciting, so we try to get it to you just as quick as possible. I'm going to put this 1970 Chevelle on the ground and do my favorite part when it comes to a big block Chevrolet, and that's driving. Okay, this part of our 70 Chevelle presentation is going to be pretty cut and dry because guess what? You guessed it, we don't have a horn. No horn, no wipers. This was a car that we bought that was being restored. It was in the process. It was 80% done. And, you know, with COVID and everything, parts are kind of slow go, so I'm not going to hold up putting cars online waiting on stupid simple parts. I mean, the car runs and drives good. We have all the wiper components on order. We'll get wipers, we'll get a horn, no problem there. Also, obviously, there's no radio in the dash. Years ago, I used to put radios in the dash. You know, I just used to put $100 radios in there to kind of fill the hole. I don't do it anymore because typically people are putting in now Bluetooth and USB and hands-free and whatever the hell else, you know, those retro radios. So I found it that instead of waste $100, you know, just let you guys put in whatever radio it is that you want to put in there. So that's why it's empty. Fuel gauge is working. Speedometer works. We'll show you that here in just a little bit. 9,000 miles is what the odometer is reading. We do not know the true mileage on the car, so the title is exempt. You got temp light, oil light, and gen light. All three function, and you know, none are on, so that's a good thing. Turn signals, you have driver's side, have the passenger side. Center console's in excellent condition. 4-speed car. Carpeting's in great shape. Floor mats are brand new. Door panels are brand new. Dash pad's in great shape. Headliner's in pretty good condition here. Looks to be newer. We do have back there, sail panels look to be in good shape. Driver and passenger side. Good looking 70 Chevelle. Rear view mirror's nice and clear, which it's brand new, so it should be. Put it there so I can actually see something. Cool. All right, what else? I think that's about it. Let's go drive it, see how this 454 runs. Okay, driving our 70 Chevelle. Motor's absolutely positively strong as hell. Tranny shifts like butter. Car tracks down the road perfectly straight. I think the speedometer's lagging a little bit. I'll find that out when I get, so I'm not behind Grandma Jones here. Ain't got time for her on a Friday. So speedometer works, 40 miles per hour, coming down now. Runs through the gears, no issue whatsoever. Plenty of pickup, plenty of horsepower. Great looking 70 Chevelle. Step on the brakes, no hands on the wheel. Got a tiny pull to the left, nothing drastic. It does stop pretty straight. It's not perfect, just a tiny pull to the left if you really want to get nitpicky. Got a lot of traffic here on a Friday. You can see we are at idle. Car's not wanting to spit, sputter, stall out, anything like that. Boy, that's fun. That's 60. I'm going to have to shut it off there because obviously I have traffic in front of me. So all the hard work's done on this car. The engine's tuned perfect. It rips. Tranny, boom, boom, boom. Gears, no problem. All the suspension components, steering, nice and straight. Lay on the gas. Car tracks perfect. Perfect pickup. Nice horsepower. Black, white stripes, 4-speed, 454, 1970. Awesome car. Look at that response in the wheel. Fantastic. It's a nice car. Buy it, put a radio in it, you know, do some cosmetic things. We'll take care of the wipers, we'll take care of the horn, we'll make sure all that stuff's working. Say, car's got great paint on it. Undercarriage, you saw the presentation there. It's absolutely fantastic. This car will not last. It's a got a lot going for it. 386-944-9219 is our contact here. In Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. Today we're going to post at least 90 videos of this vehicle, along with this video presentation we're doing for you right now. At full retail price, this car includes shipping to you in the lower 48 United States. It also includes a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. That warranty is good at any ASE certified facility in the United States. It covers major mechanical breakdowns, engine, transmission, and rear end. Doesn't cover brakes, starters, batteries, alternators, all that's on you. Just going to cover major mechanical breakdowns. If we negotiate the price of the car, which the prices of our cars are negotiable, then we also negotiate the shipping. You know, shipping comes off, and warranty is good at full retail price only. So if we discount the car, the warranty comes off. If you're local to us here in Florida, you can certainly pick the car up. You can also bring your own trailer and trailer the car home yourself. If you're a collector, you have a carrier you're comfortable using, you're more than welcome to use that carrier. Or we can set up the shipping for you, and you can just pay the driver when they get there. Again, that's a negotiated price. At full price, everything's turnkey. You get the warranty, we arrange the shipping, we pay the driver. You know, we handle all the from point A all the way to the end of the deal, to Z, or steps 1 through 5, or however you want to classify it. 70 Chevelles do not last long in our showroom, especially black ones with white stripes. They're the 4-speed cars. So call us today, email us, text us. We would love to earn your business, add you to our growing base of customers, not only throughout the great United States, but throughout the entire world. Hanksters Hot Rods is located in Daytona Beach, Florida. Hanksters.com is our website. Please check us out.